The Watcher. In a small, isolated town nestled deep within a dense forest, there stood an old, decrepit house. It was the kind of place that parents warned their children to avoid. Legends whispered that the house was cursed, and those who ventured too close were never seen again. One stormy night, a group of friends dared each other to explore the house. Lured by the thrill and a bit too much bravado, they agreed. As they approached, the air grew colder, and an eerie silence settled over the forest. The house loomed before them, its windows like empty eyes, watching their every move. Inside, the air was thick with dust and the smell of decay. They crept through the dark, their flashlights casting long, trembling shadows. They soon found a staircase leading to the basement. Though every instinct screamed at them to turn back, curiosity pulled them forward. The basement was colder still, with walls covered in strange, indecipherable symbols. In the center of the room stood an ancient wooden chair, with thick, rusted chains hanging from its arms. One of the friends, Sarah, felt a chill run down her spine as she approached it. It was then they noticed the journal, lying open on a nearby table. The journal belonged to the house's last owner, a man named Edward. He had moved there to escape the world, driven mad by the belief that he was being watched. He wrote of seeing a figure in the woods, always just out of sight, but ever present. The figure, he claimed, had hollow eyes and an unnaturally wide smile. As they read, the basement door slammed shut with a deafening bang. The lights flickered and went out. Panic set in as they heard footsteps above them, slow and deliberate. They were not alone. In the dim light of their flashlights, they saw a shadow move at the edge of their vision. The temperature dropped further, their breath visible in the air. A low, guttural whisper echoed through the room, saying, "I see you." Desperate, they tried the basement door, but it wouldn't budge. The footsteps grew louder, descending the stairs with a dreadful, measured pace. Sarah shined her flashlight towards the stairs and screamed. Standing there was the figure Edward had described, its hollow eyes fixated on them, its smile stretching impossibly wide. Frozen with fear, they watched as the figure moved closer, its steps slow and deliberate. The room filled with the sound of their own rapid breaths and pounding hearts. The figure stopped just inches from Sarah, its cold breath brushing against her face. It whispered again, "I see you." In a moment of sheer terror, Sarah closed her eyes, hoping it was a nightmare. But when she opened them, she was alone. Her friends were gone, the basement empty except for the chair and the chains. The journal lay open to a final, chilling entry, "It takes them one by one. Now it's my turn." Sarah never left that house. To this day, locals say you can hear the whispers on stormy nights, and if you listen closely, you can hear Sarah's voice among them, whispering,
"I see you."